Double leg stretch is the second in the abdominal series and also an introductory level exercise. We do 6 to 10 reps. It has the same goal as single leg stretch, but we get this juicy feeling of length and opposition in this exercise that we don't get almost in any other exercise. The setup of the exercise is with the head up, the heels together, the knees in the frame, and the toes apart. The abs are deep and the eyes are to the belly. The initiation is simultaneous. She's going to press out and reach back at the same time. Straighten your arms. And what we're looking for is, I'm going to bring these legs up, that the arms and the legs have the same angle here. So we want to keep the arms in front of the ears, go ahead and fold in, on that reach back. So if my hands are her arms and legs, they're really even like that. Now, let's go ahead and look at the second part of the exercise. So the first part is a strong reach. The palms are up, the legs are in Pilates stance, and then she reaches her arms out wide as though touching the side walls and comes in for this nice, juicy stretch part. And she goes out. I look to make sure she's in her center line, ribs are in, fingers are long, and then reaches around and hugs tight. And go ahead and put your head down and give a break. So that's a tough exercise. And there's a lot going on. And what we often see go wrong with this exercise is, and I call it the baby movement. Babies always watch their hands. And so go ahead, Emily. She's going to take her eyes. I'm going to support her head. And as she looks back, she's going to go, oh, there are my hands. And then she's going to come back around instead of holding this position. And another thing that goes wrong is the arms reaching way too far back here. And now this is just a terrible position for the head, neck, and shoulders. Go ahead and put your head down. We also will often see, we'll just look at the leg pattern here, the legs will go out and they'll kick up, just like we did in single leg stretch, instead of it being a heel to seat, out in one ramp, in on the same ramp. So make sure to look for that. And then finally, make sure that the body is even in the box at the hips and the shoulders and deep in the abs, and that everything is moving away from the center and pulling back to the center. Now, let's take a look at this. The rhythm and dynamic is kind of an out and a strong in. You can think reach, sweep, and hug. And then we go again. Real time. Double leg stretch. Reach, sweep, and hug. In with the good air, out with the bad air. Stretch out longer, pull in stronger. Abs oppose, all the way to the nose. Reach back to me, pull back in. Last time out, and pull in. And head can go down, take a break. So that's what it looks like in real time. Now, again, what spots do I want to give to assist? If the student is having trouble with the reach back, go ahead and come up. Well, you can leave your legs down if you want. Then I can be here and I can put my hands right under their wrist and give them something. As she pushes back into me, you're going to see her ribs drop down and she kind of lifts up there. If she's too high on the tips of the shoulder blades, maybe she's way up here and has lost the inferior tip, I can give her a moving into touch by coming back here and just giving her a little move into me touch. For the heel to seat connection, as she presses out, I can give her something to press into, and then I'm going to hook her feet and make her pull back in. Pull me in. Yeah, push out from the seat. Come on, pull me in. Yeah. And then I could also guide her legs into center line, head down, rest. So those are some touches I can give. Now, signs of readiness. This is an intro exercise, so everyone gets some form of it. But that form may be a building block. And the number one building block on this, especially as you introduce it, is to teach just the arms and just the legs. So she can come in, curl up, arms reach back, and circle around strong. And she can do her reps doing that. And then she can lay her head down. And if she's weaker and tighter, she can slide her hands right under her hip pockets there. Feet in Pilates stance. And she can do the leg portion. It's a lot like frog. And she deepens her abs to pull her legs in. Push from the tush. And abs come in deep. And she can come down. So once she's got those parts, especially if she's uncoordinated, then, which she's not, we can pull it together. And what we're going to do is work up a little higher. Now, I don't want her to go to the letter U, but I want her to make a shallow V. So the arms and the legs come up pretty high and then pull back in. So think V for Valentine, make it a small one, and then come in, and she can go ahead and rest down. Let's look at the 1 rep with the transition into the scissors. Okay, ready? Come on in and reach, sweep, abs deep. Scissors, extend your legs up, and that was how it's done.